Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hot Takes where we talk about environmental issues going on recently. And today we are going to be talking about the urban heat island effect and the greenhouse effect and climate change, how it ties in with all of it. So,
So, climate change is the long term shift in temperature and weather patterns of Earth. And climate change has always occurred naturally in Earth, but now because of human activity, it's happening at a much more rapid pace. And some of the things that are causing this are the combustion of fossil fuels, deforestation, and the use of transportation, which releases a lot of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. And the greenhouse effect is actually a good thing because without it, Earth wouldn't be able to have any life because it'd be too cold. Um, and it's basically the process of solar radiation striking Earth, being converted to infrared radiation, and then being absorbed and re-emitted by atmospheric gases.
how do we play a role in all of this?
So then, human, the problem is that humans are causing this to happen at a much more amplified rate because of our use of transportation and all the other things that were listed before. And the increase of this leads to things like sea level rise and more extreme heat.
Yeah, so I feel like especially this year we've seen a lot of extreme weather patterns like really heavy precipitation and really extreme heat waves, and I feel like that is all part of the outcome of the human amplification of the greenhouse effect, right?
Yes.
Okay, so knowing that background, now let's get into the urban heat island effect. So the urban heat island effect refers to a phenomenon where cities are significantly warmer because of urban surfaces, which include asphalt and concrete, and this also includes roofs of buildings that are really dark. And yeah, so they all absorb heat, and this matters because it has to do with the albedo effect. So, albedo is the fraction of solar energy that is reflected by an object. And so basically, some surfaces have higher albedo than others. So, light colored surfaces reflect more light than dark colored surfaces. And so, with urban areas having a higher concentration of areas with dark asphalt and concrete and roofs, it soaks up more heat. So the urban heat island effect is basically when cities tend to be hotter than nearby rural areas. So I bring up the albedo effect because we have been coming up with strategies to combat climate change using this albedo effect. So, for example, a lot of people have been trying to make out the concrete and the roads a lighter color of gray so it reflects more light than it's absorbing, and they're also using reflective roofs and pavements to bounce the heat away. But no matter how much we try to alter the albedo effect by lightening roads and rooftops to combat climate change, it won't be enough to reverse its effects fully, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, climate change is mostly caused by anthropogenic effects, and all of these effects add extra greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. And we have our strategies in trying to combat it, but we definitely need to try harder.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, thank you for listening to this week's episode, and make sure to tune in next week. Bye!